see if we can. Oh, I don't know though, because that motorhome right there. I was going to say we're going to see if we can park in this air, which is just outside of Florence. It's all looking rather tight.
Yeah, it's looking really bad.
So I need to now go and find somebody.
We left our park up in Prato and moved on to Florence, where we found a sosta. From the sosta, we got the train into Florence centre. Florence, surrounded by farms, vineyards and rolling hills, was founded back in 59 BC by Julius Caesar, when it became a settlement for veteran Roman soldiers. It started to flourish at the beginning of the second millennium. It's then that one of Europe's most iconic cathedrals was built. The city receives 15 million visitors each year that stay for at least one night in the city. That's 21 times population. We are just walking outside the central market in Florence, and it's another great market down here. All they seem to be selling though is leather goods. Right, so we're going into the grand market now. See what they have in here. Oh, it's a bit warmer. Yeah, interesting pasta. Love Parma ham. So we are upstairs in this market now, and it's just a massive great food hall. Loads of different types of food all the way around. So no doubt we'll stop for coffee and a donut. Not sure what's going on over here, but let's go and have a look.
Cookery school?
Yeah, I reckon. Not sure what this is, but it looks like some sort of catering college inside a shopping area.
Is that like you worked in?
No, they've got all their ingredients in front of them and things. Lovely.
Turn left onto Via Giovanni Battista Zanoni, then turn right onto Via Forenza.
Dolce & Gabbana. You like some Dolce & Gabbana?
Perfume.
The Piazza della Repubblica was the site of a former city ghetto before being modernised in the 18th century. The square is famous for its coffee shops, one being Caffè Gilli, another Caffè Giobbi Rossi, a meeting place for artists and writers. My God, that would wind me up working in there. Piazza della Signoria is an L-shaped square in front of the old palace and remains at the centre of the city life in Florence. Most of the famous sites in Florence are within walking distance from here. The Fountain of Neptune was built to celebrate a marriage in the then ruling Medici family, and the face of Neptune is actually the face of Cosimo Medici, one of the most powerful men of the Medici family. This building is actually a gallery. It's called Loggia di Lanzi. It was built in the 14th century with 3 arches. It contains many famous statues, including this one, Perseus with the head of Medusa, revealed to the public in 1554. The Arno River was vital to the Tuscans. The river flows 150 miles and is the largest river in the region.
Dog.
Yeah, I don't know what he's grumpy for. The Ponte Vecchio Bridge is the most famous landmark in Florence. It was built in 1345 and contained an innovative 3-arch design to cross the River Arno. Shops were built on it. Over the shops, a private passageway for the use of the then ruling Medici family. During the end of World War II, as the German forces left Florence, all the bridges were destroyed, apart from the Ponte Vecchio. As legend has it, it was so loved by Hitler, he instructed not to destroy it.
Well, this is the English Church of St. Mark's. I thought we'd come over and see it, but I don't think it's open. This is the Opera of St. Mark's.
Allora, appena siamo entrati, bello, vedo 5 minuti ce ne vogliamo già andare.
So another market. It's now night time. Obviously it's dark, kind of gives it away slightly. So we're just going to look, well no, evening. So we're just going to look around this market. I've been given the job of holding the camera because Denise has decided that there might be a hat or two that she would like to buy. So, oh look at this, we stopped at a hat stall. Quite a surprise, wasn't expecting that. So far in Italy, I think we bought, or Denise has bought about 8 hats and tried on 800.
After a blue one.
So that is some backdrop to a market, I would say. Look at all these pastries. I'm quite tempted here.
So Mark's just gonna buy 50 grams of black pepper seeds.
Onion seeds, black onion seeds.
Oh, black onion seeds. What's it for?
Just for making curries with, going to curries.
Curries. Lavender. I think this is all teas.
The smell is amazing here.
Rubbish. I drink rubbish. High tree.
Volete la palettina per
Here it is. The oldest ice cream in Florence. Vivoli.
Famous Galetto.
Famous Galetto. So we are just going to go in and have an ice cream. Here we go. Have a look. There's a queue going on. Where is it?
Gelato was invented in the 16th century in the city before spreading to the rest of Italy and then around the world. So here we are. I have chocolate, mango and coffee. There we go. This is Denise. She's got chocolate, she's got something, and she's also got something else.
So there we have it. The oldest gelato in Florence. And this is the restaurant area. All very lovely. So there we go. That's all the ice creams, and they were very nice. Right, we come. So that was really nice.
Although the Romans paved their roads, after the empire collapsed, roads were not paved anymore until 1339, when Florence became the first city in Europe to pave its streets. So we're in this cafe restaurant in Florence called Gile, which is meant to be quite renowned here. If you come here, you have to, or you're meant to have a coffee here. So I'll just pan you around so you can see.
Historical place of Italy, and there's a whole story. The Gili family.
The Cathedral of Santa Maria took 140 years to construct. After it was begun in 1296, it's the third largest cathedral in the world, measuring 153 metres long, 115 metres high and 90 metres wide. Only St. Peter's Basilica in the Vatican City and St. Paul's Cathedral in London are bigger. Santa Maria's impressive brick dome weighs 40,000 tonnes and took 4 million bricks. It's the largest brick dome in the world. It's the size of a football pitch. It was designed by a goldsmith with no architectural experience until he led the construction of this impressive building.
If you'd like to come along with us on our journey around Italy and Sicily, then click on that like button, subscribe to our channel, it's free to do so, and join us on our journey. Morning. I'm just going to show you around where we stayed last night. It was a really quiet night. We're in the city of Florence, just on the outskirts. So we called a tram into Florence yesterday and had a good old day. Wandering around everywhere, looking at all the sights and that was wonderful. This air has cost €20. Mark's just gone now to fill up with some water and do all the dumping and everything. It's also a storage, so let me show you around. There it is. So it also obviously storage for motorhomes. Some of them looking a bit worn. There we are. That's where we parked there. So we had electric. So the place is called Florence Park. So you can actually park safely, leave your vehicle here, and then go into Florence on the tram. So there's the gate there. So that he gives you a code, which obviously you press into that button and that opens that gate so you can get out. There's also another gate down the end of this lane, which also is a different code, which obviously put in and the gates open. So it's very, very secure here. We like to be parked up securely when we're going into cities, because you never know. So there's filling up the water. The dumping's over there somewhere, so it's a little bit antiquated, but it works, and that's the thing. Really nice guy. Yeah. So we're off to Siena today via a little medieval village. See you there.